All right, guys, how y'all doing? Y'all know I've been out here on these internet streets. Well, actually, right now, I haven't been on those internet streets. I've been on these streaming sites, okay? So, today, what we going to talk about today? Y'all know I didn't put up more than one video, so let's just stop playing. This video is about the movie Self-Made. That is a 4-part miniseries on Netflix. This was a movie with Octavia Spencer, Tiffany Haddish, Blair Underwood, and Bill Bellamy was on here. Now, I thought the movie was good. It wasn't great, but for Netflix, number one, and for number two, the fact that everybody been stuck in the house, I thought it was a good movie. Could it have been like at a movie theater? No. But for in my house, and because I had time, it was a good movie to watch. The story was interesting. So, spoiler alert, if you didn't know already. Now, in the beginning, I really didn't think about it because I'm a champion for Tiffany Haddish because I really like Tiffany Haddish personality and what she gives me when, when she's doing interviews and whatnot. And I like her backstory and everything. But I watched Funky Daniva's video. Shout out to Funky Daniva. And I listened to my friend Summer. And what she said, I agree with. Tiffany Haddish was not the greatest actress in here. But Tiffany Haddish is not a good actress overall. No shots to you, Tiffany. We all know you ain't, Oscar winning. But I do think that, Tiffany Haddish is Tiffany Haddish. Now, Funky Daniva said Tiffany Haddish plays Tiffany Haddish in all the things that you're in. And I would agree with that. I would agree that we got Tiffany Haddish being Tiffany Haddish. And if that was a problem, then, okay. I learned some things about Madam C.J. Walker that I did not know. Like I learned that how she died. I learned about the adopted granddaughter. And, those are things I didn't know. I learned about how she got her name. Also learned a lot of other things because you got to do some research. This movie was based on the life of Madam C.J. Walker. It was not 100% completely accurate, and they were not trying to say that it was. So some of these things you have to do research on. And so what I learned was the other woman that she was in competition with, that's not her actual name in the movie, because they didn't want to get sued by the family, I guess, by using the woman's real name. I also learned that she wasn't a light-skinned woman, which they do play in the movie, which of course will work to play off of the two characters. I also learned that other woman did make a considerable amount of money herself, if not becoming one of the next female millionaires of the time. I know that she did make a lot of money doing her hair care products as well. I also, in this movie, I really did like that, I like that it showed this woman, Madam C.J. Walker, just having a dream and going for it and wanting to do what she wanted to do and being like, no, people cannot tell me, even my husband cannot tell me that what I'm trying to do is not the right thing to do. Because I know there are a lot of times in my life when I have this vision of something I want to do, and because people haven't seen it already, sometimes it's hard to get people to understand where I really want to go. You know what I mean? And so I was empowered by her and her, her determination to do this stuff, no matter what was going on in her life, no matter what was happening. She was not going to let any of these things stop her. Now, one of the other things that I learned was in the movie, it does say that she stole the formula from the other woman. That, I believe, is not true. That she did not steal it, but that would still be interesting for the movie's sake, I don't know, and I didn't really get any information on whether or not Madam C.J. Walker's daughter was gay. And I really don't even understand if they were really saying she definitely was gay in the movie. I think that it was a play on the fact that this woman never had children, and so they wanted to, there has to be a reason why she never had children, which would mean that she was probably funny. Because, back then, and even now, if you're a woman, you're supposed to be wanting to have kids. You're supposed to be wanting to have a husband. You're supposed to be wanting to have kids. If you did not do those two things, there has to be some kind of strange reason why. And I believe that this was the story that they was going to use as to why this woman never had any children, to be able to be an heir to the Madam C.J. Walker fortune. I didn't really find anything that said that that was the truth, so I didn't like that. I also don't feel like Tiffany Haddish played fluid well. You know, at some point she seemed to have thought that she was attracted to her husband and then married him, and attracted to other men that she was, you know, hanging out at the little juke joints and whatnot back in the day. So it seemed that she was supposed to be like a fluid woman, but I don't know if I really got fluid from her. I think I just got lonely and liking attention from whoever was giving her attention. But it almost was like she was trying to play slow, like she wasn't really intelligent, and they were trying to make it seem like she was slow. Like the way her parents described her a lot, it was kind of like they didn't believe that she was, you know, smart. And I was just kind of like, I don't know if I believe this at all. I also was not happy with the way that they made Blair Underwood's character be so weak-minded, it seemed like. Now, did I want him to be Mr. or Harpo in The Color Purple and beat on his wife? No. But I found it hard to believe that in those times that man did not speak up for himself just a little bit more than he did. And I was sad, and I don't know it to be true because we don't know these people, but I was sad that the story was saying that she really didn't respect her husband as a man and as her husband, just in general. It was like she just kind of was so focused that she didn't care. Now, I'm not going to say that I don't think that's true, because I just saw a clip on Instagram with Monique, and she was talking about how when she was really trying to be into her business and she was really trying to be out here in these Hollywood streets and whatnot, that she wasn't really focused on being a mom or a wife at that time, and that she really realizes that now. So that could have been a thing. I'm not saying it isn't a thing. I'm just saying I'm sad that that was a situation that they gave us. But that is one of those ways that, you know, we'll get anybody cheating on somebody. I don't condone cheating, and I don't excuse cheating, but I do understand reasons why people do the behaviors that they have. And I do understand that if this is a man who feels like he was being demasculated, and who feels like he was not being valued, and who feels like he was becoming invisible in his own marriage, his own home, his own life, that if somebody else was giving him attention, this is for men or women, so I don't think this is a male thing. But if somebody is giving you attention, then sometimes you can fall into the traps of infidelity. And so I understood all of that, and I was like, okay. I just think overall, would I say you should watch it? Yes, I do think you should watch it. I think you should support it because, number one, I'm rooting for everybody black. Shout out to Issa Rae. Number two, it's a nice movie. These are black people that I believe did a good job. Even Tiffany Haddish, I don't think she was great. I mean, honestly, she wasn't even that good, but she wasn't bad. Okay, it didn't destroy it. It wasn't the other movie y'all know that I don't like on the Netflix. We ain't going to do it. But it wasn't that. So you can go ahead on and watch it. I think that since we all, you know, locked up, they won't let me out. Since we already there, I think that, you know, this may be one of those movies that can be a contender for the Oscars. I think it's the Oscars, because we're gonna be watching all our stuff on streaming for a good part of the year. They're going to have to consider these projects to be the Oscars, because if we can't go to the movies, then we out here on these streaming sites, and these streaming movies got to be considered. I think that this so far is one of my favorites, and I would definitely say get out there and watch it. Let me know. Drop down in the comments. Let me know how you feel. Listen, I am out here. I'm putting these videos up. So subscribe to the channel so you know when I'm putting videos up, and let me know how you feel about this show. Did you watch it? Who was your favorite character? What did you learn new? And if you have watched this whole video up until now, give me my purple heart, love, because I love y'all and I'm trying to think about y'all. The movie was good. I watched Self-Made. Don't forget, that's on Netflix. You can watch it at any time that you want to. I enjoyed it. I hope you do. But that's just me. And I'm just saying.